it's been about 2 days since I've been over here at the house. It has been raining non-stop. Finally getting some sunshine, but as far as I know, according to the weather, it'll be short-lived, and it's supposed to rain most of the week next week. So, hooray. But what we're gonna do today, or try to do today, is get the rest of the subfloor out of my way. I've got the 574 up here with the bucket on the porch. My plan is to start digging out all of this old insulation, get the duct work out of the way, and get myself a little more working room in this crawl space because it is far too tight right now. I'm gonna dig out about 3-4 feet back from the foundation footers, just so I got myself a little bit more room down here once everything's back together, where it's not so claustrophobic and seal crawling basically underneath here, because I'm claustrophobic. I don't like tight spaces. I want to give myself a little more room to work under here once I get this all buttoned up and back together. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's get at it. Alrighty, quick little check-in on progress. Got most of the subfloor up. We can see more of the extent of the damage to these floor joists. So much rot between all the bridging between the joists themselves. I have to walk along the edge of the daggum room. If I walk on the center of the joists, they're so wobbly, I think they're going to give way just holding my body weight. But as we get back to this corner here, the damage is significantly less. So looks like the main damage is just in this area. It doesn't appear to go back into the living room, the dining room very far. It appears to basically be right in this area. I'm gonna try to stick my head under there as apprehensive as I am to do it, but I need to check to see how bad it is under the bedroom in the hallway, if it has gotten over there. Not totally sure what the deal was. The insulation was actually still up over here and in decent shape, but as you can see, there's still mold on the bottom of these joists where that insulation was. And like I said, as far as I can tell, it's because there was no vapor barrier and the insulation was just sponging up water and holding against that wood and rotting it out. So this is going to be an interesting one, because the rim joist all the way around this room needs to be replaced. It's rotted all the way around the back, especially around this fireplace. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the fireplace. I might be taking it out, or at least taking out the space in front of the fireplace and popping the tile off, and probably just bricking over that and drywalling over it. Or I might bring this wall out a few inches and just encapsulate it in the wall. I'm not exactly sure what you're allowed to do or what the best practice is there. I'll have to figure that out later on. We're not to that point yet. This is the main deal right now, is this floor. So I've got to de-nail the rest of these boards, get them out, and get the rest of this subfloor right here up, and then I can reevaluate a little better what we got going on. Positive note, subfloor is in really nice condition for the age, and I would really love to keep all this for woodworking projects and things in the future, but I have absolutely nowhere to store it, and it sucks. So put an ad out on Facebook, giving it away for free. So I got some people coming in from Charlotte probably in the next 30 minutes, see how much they're gonna take, and I got a few more other people in line wanting to get their hands on the stuff. So I might grab out a few nice pieces for myself and keep to the side, just because it is in really nice shape, and it would be good for some small woodworking projects and some wooden boxes and small things like that. But just checking in with you, and I'm gonna get back to this and come back when I've got it finished. Alrighty, back with ya. Couple just came and got majority of the subfloor. Elderly couple Gonna make arts and crafts and things like that, woodworking projects with it. So glad to see that the wood is going to a great use instead of being chunked in the landfill or burned or rotting away out in one of the fields on the farm somewhere in a big trash pile. So now that all that's been taken up, I believe the next course of action, I'm going to remove these 3 floor joists around the main rot under the door so I can assess this rim joist a little better. And then I'm going to try to dig out all this junk, get all this insulation out of here, and give myself a little more working room in this crawl space. And like I said before, I'm gonna try to look under here and see how far this mold and rot and issue has gone into the hallway and into the bedroom here. So, oh, there went my crowbar. We got a little more working room down here. I don't think we've done much to jeopardize any structural integrity, just removing these 3 extremely rotted joists that the bridging between them wasn't even holding in, so I think we're good, especially with this reinforcement right here on this rotten rim joist. So we can get in here and start seeing what we got. I'm gonna try to get under here. Actually first I'm gonna clean all this mess up. That's what I'm gonna do first.